welcome. I always panic when I see the hood up. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Challenger, y'all see it. Dodge Challenger. Now, it's in for no start. Now, a typical Challenger, from a no start complaint standpoint, this one's actually a no crank, I heard. But if you got a no start issue, a lot of people will go directly toward the fuel pump. All right, and I don't know. I guess 70% of the time, that's a good place to go. But you still need to diagnose the car, guys, because that's based off the assumption that you're not getting fuel. All right, but we don't play those games here. We diagnose things here. So I have the key right here. Feet on the brake. Let's see what we got. I see a cord hanging down here. What is that? What in the world is that? I don't know. All right.
Hey, it's a great time to...
Nothing, guys. I'm getting nothing. It's good that I have power, okay, but I'm just not getting it cranked. So technically, this is a no crank complaint. Why am I getting power supply but no crank? Guys, I think this is a 2017 model. Pretty much everything on here is electronics. So I need to electronically check inside these modules and see what I'm not getting, guys. We're not dealing with a no start. We're dealing with a no crank. That is totally different from a no start. Okay, no start is you cranking over, but you're not starting. In this case, I want to take a look. Now, see, it's hard to suspect battery being your issue. Remember, I got power. I got ignition. Okay. Oh, Lord. First sign of you in trouble, JT, when you see cables and a battery, guys. So it's likely a new, yeah. So somebody likely suspected that the battery was the issue and they simply went and got a new battery. But again, I'm getting a no crank. So, guys, I'm going to have to take a break because I'm going to have to go and get my my scan tool. This car was towed in. I'm not about to, I want to check these connections. Make sure at least they feel on point. I'm not about to push this in the shop just yet. I'm going to exhaust all possibilities before I commit to go and get that pusher and push it in the shop and all that. So I will, however, walk back to the shop and get my scan tool and check some things. All right, y'all stay tuned. I'll try to screenshot y'all what I find. Stay tuned. All right, guys, as you can see from those screenshots, I have problems, or the computer is seeing problems with the ABS. So now I'm kind of scratching my head. I have a no crank situation, and my ABS module is totally off the bus network. If you look at that topology, you will see that box as red. Okay, now let's go outside. Who knows why it's red? Right now I'm interested in getting it to crank, not so much interested in why the ABS light on. However, the ABS module is on CAN-C bus, guys. Remember, CAN-C bus can pull the whole network down and cause you to not start, not crank, all kinds of things. Here's the ABS module, and it is showing red offline. Why is offline? I don't know. You have to perform diagnostic to get to that point. All right, so I might not have a choice but to get it in the shop. Let me see if I take this ABS module, if I take it totally off the bus and I start, yes, and it's pretty self-explanatory that the module is pulling the network down. But I'm thinking I will have more than one. Every now and then, guys, if I need a refresher course on this CAN bus stuff. But I'm just trying some right now. If I take the ABS module totally. All right. Whoa. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh, man, guys. The whole thing is disintegrated? Wait a minute. Look at that. Pins all busted up, guys. This very well could be pulling down. Let me see something. Okay, I still got no crank. Still no crank, but wow. Let me see. God. Well, at least we'll know why the ABS light is on. How does this happen? Let me take y'all. I can't see from this angle. I'm going to take y'all down. Wow, y'all see those pins? Look at that pin, that bent pin right there. All I did was unplug it. And it looks like this connector is... Well, how in the world does this happen? Look at that. Whoa, man. I don't even know if they sell this connector. They might end up needing a whole complete body harness. I don't know if I can get this. I have no choice but to replace this connector. Look at that. How in the world does this happen? The module internal circuitry is... Did this blow? All right. Now, okay, I may need to get some, I may have to, God, I still want to know why it won't crank though, guys. So, but if that's playing a role in it, all right, I need to do this, guys. Y'all hold tight, guys. I have to keep y'all up to date. Oh my goodness. I don't know how in the world that could happen. I was just about to unplug it to see if my bus is not down. It's just that the ABS is offline. So it's not really pulling down a bus, but I was thinking if the bus down, I can just simply take this off the bus and my bus will come back up without ABS, but that's not the case. I'm still not cranking, but however, they may end up needing a whole body harness, guys. This harness, if I can't get this connector, which I don't think I can, I don't think they sell, I don't know. We'll have to see. So, whoa. Alrighty, something is fishy is going on. And then we got this mysterious cord hanging down here. Guys, y'all have to hold tight. I got to go get some history on this car. All right, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'll let y'all know what's up. Stay tuned. Oh, my goodness. Thanks for watching.